Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we're going to take a quick look here at the brand new 2025 Riverstone Legacy Edition 42 FS KG, sort of a toy hauler fifth wheel here by Forestriver RV. This thing is packed full of great features. We're going to take a few minutes here, walk you through the inside and the outside of the RV, and really show you what this RV is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the all-new 2025 Riverstone Legacy Edition 42 FS KG fifth wheel by Forestriver RV here. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is a front kitchen rear bedroom setup with a small garage below the back bed. But we're going to start up here in the front and then kind of work our way around for you. So normally I video a lot of these Riverstones when they first come out for the 2025 title year. I'm actually running pretty late on a couple of these models. So I just wanted to kind of run through here, kind of give you some updates. I've done this model a few times over the years. Not a lot's changed floor plan wise, but some things have changed cosmetically. So first things up, this was ordered in the darker wood color. They do have a white wood color available called Decorator White for the 2025 lineup. I do know the Decorator White is going to be changing to a different shade of white for the 2026s. As they've already kind of pre-warned us for that. The factory is starting to take orders for 2026 models now, and they're that far out basically, so you're looking at about 4 months to get them by the time it gets built and through the paint shop and to the dealers and everything like that. So they are kind of pre-warning the dealers about the change to that wood color. They haven't really released anything else. It doesn't sound like a lot is going to be changing, but that wood color is apparently changing something. So over here, you are going to have a very nice counter area, beautiful solid surface countertops, convection microwave, dual pane window there with day and night roller shades. You have your trash can built in here, some storage on the right, multiple drawers on the left. They are soft close cabinet doors and soft close full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. These are also dovetail construction on your drawers. A lot of real woodwork throughout this RV compared to the traditional wrapped woodwork you find in cheaper RVs. Over here, you are going to have drawers down below on each side of the refrigerator and then overhead cabinet space up above. This one was ordered with the Samsung refrigerator. Freezer on bottom, does have an ice maker built in. On the right side, obviously you can see counter space. There's an electric outlet over there. On the left side over there, you also have an electric outlet, a control for the turbo exhaust fan, and some light controls as well. Just kind of looking down on the side of the island right here, you can see this backlit little art design. Again, a very nice counters here, pop-up electric outlets with USB charger ports in this section too. 4-burner stovetop. You could see here, big oven. You have some drawers on the left, one on the right with some storage below, but a decent amount of space down there. And again, a huge oven for an RV. Looking up top here, you have a large exhaust fan. So if you're in your cooking, that smoke's a-rolling, turn on that turbo exhaust fan and just suck it right on out the top. Over here, you are going to have your dishwasher. It's basically kind of like a pull-out drawer. You got some drawer space up above it, some storage on the left side, little sponge holder thing on the right side. Electric outlet over there, nice big window, high-rise sprayer faucet. They have matching sink covers here now. So you got the heavy-duty solid surface sink covers. You have a little bit smaller sink on the right and a little larger one on the left. So probably about a 60-40 split there. It is basically all vinyl floor up through here. Looking up at the ceiling, you do have a different color ceiling than what's in the rest of the RV, so it kind of gives it a little different feel up here. It does have the Whisper Quiet ACs with the returns kind of separate there, a little bit different look. You don't see the big square in the top of the ceiling up here, so it is actually quieter when you're in here trying to talk or watch TV or something. I definitely love that feature. Riverstone's been known for that for a while. Nice big window over there. So if you're up here sitting and eating, or maybe using this as a second little desk area, because obviously you have your big desk down below, you know, you could sit here and actually have a nice little window to look out, get a breeze across here. You do have another pretty good sized window over here. Speaking of the windows, you can see here, you actually have kind of window sills built in here. The Riverstone has roughly a 3¼ inch thick sidewall. Most brands of RVs are only 2 inches on the heavy duty campers and a 1.5 inches on the lightweight campers. So you have an R16 insulated sidewall here. Again, thicker, heavier duty sidewalls and construction on the Riverstone. This is built more for your extended stay customer, your full-time customer. This isn't really your everyday weekend kind of camper thing. This is really built to a different level, in my opinion. Over here, you are going to have a ceiling fan right above your living room area there. You are going to have a nice little area here for coat closet and some controls and storage also. Oh, I also forgot to mention the light switch right there for the little decorative art piece. And then you also have a temperature sensor here for your ACs. Now, just inside of here, as you've seen on that picture that was up a second ago, you do have a little touchscreen setup here, BM Pro system, where you can go in here. I'm on my home screen at the moment, but I could go in here, kind of control my ACs and my heat. It also has heat pumps on it too. So you got propane furnace, electric fireplace, heat pumps on all 3 ACs. You can come in here, do your lights. You got dimmer switches on some of these lights. Temperature stuff here, energy stuff here, generator start button. This one was ordered with a generator. You'll see that when we get outside. Some quick light buttons here, slide controls, awning controls. You kind of roll through here, extend, retract kind of thing. But a very cool system here. I like the way they even framed out their doors here too. Very nice woodworking around the door area. You do have that shade built into the window already, a little bit wider door, the heavy duty step and stuff getting you in and out. You are going to have a theater seat over here. It is a power theater seat. You can kind of see it popped out in that picture there. So you can kick back and recline. Got the cup holder built in, storage in the middle, even a USB charger port. You even have an electric outlet right there next to that seat in case you want to plug something in. You'll have some overhead cabinetry up above your sofa area right there. This sofa will also make a bed. You got all of these windows are opening up, by the way. You are going to have your electric fireplace, again, basically a fancy electric space heater. The heat duct blowing out below it also from the propane furnace instead of through the floor. You will have your propane leak detector down below. Now you got this little wood shelf mantle thing kind of going on here with these sound bars sitting on it. But it also has a little flip up door on it, and there's electric outlets and some TV hookups and stuff like that underneath of there. Then you have this large Samsung TV right here. Nice smart TV here. Shameless plug, my AllaboutRVs YouTube channel is up right here. AllaboutRVs, one word. Currently sitting at about 65,000 subscribers. So if you're interested in subscribing, keeping up with more videos, please do so. But you can kind of see here what it looks like currently. May change that page. What do you guys think? Should I update that, change it around? Over here, again, very beautiful exterior paint job. Oh, we got an advertisement right there. Skip past that. We'll come back to that in a second. You will have a desk over here. This desk, again, multiple drawers over there. Again, full extending ball bearing drawer, got a drawers, dovetail construction, nice desk. You are going to have the overhead cabinet space up there as well. Again, multiple windows there overlooking the awning side or campsite area. All right, advertisement went away. So back here, just to kind of give you a quick look, one of the other paint jobs, that is the beautiful 39 RKFB. I videoed that one a few months ago. You can hop over there, check that out for more details. But that's a pretty cool setup on that model. I love that paint. This one here is going to have the Mercury paint. You'll see that again when we get outside. You do have the drawer down below. Another sliding door here that blocks off the bathroom for privacy. Forgot to mention more AC returns up there. I like all the crown molding and stuff throughout the RV as well. Into this bathroom area, very nicely done bathroom, considering all the garage area and stuff is kind of taken up away from the rest of the RV. So this right here has a one-piece fiberglass step-in shower with a little seat, has the glass enclosure, does have the fancy shower head and stuff in here as well. Large skylight up above, turbo exhaust fan in here, AC, heat ducts, and all that good stuff in here. You do have some shelf space and cabinet space in here. You have the nicer oblong, heavy-duty porcelain toilet with the nicer lid instead of the cheap plastic lid. Even got an electric outlet there. You have multiple drawers, storage underneath, beautiful solid surface countertop, on-demand water heater controls, turbo fan controls, all right here. And again, a nice backlit mirror. Step in here so you can kind of see this from the other side. Going on to the back here, you are going to have your bedroom area. So you have multiple cabinets on each side. You have a big headboard area up there where you can set a lot of stuff as well. Some overhead cabinet space, AC returns, AC ducts, all throughout here. You have electric outlet, USB charger ports on both sides of the bed. And then right here, you got a slide out that has closet space. Also, the vac is in there as well, but multiple drawers down there too. Huge window here on the awning side or door side area. Another TV up here, multiple drawers, and you also have a stackable washer dryer over here. So this is pretty cool. Plenty of room in here to do your laundry. So what do you guys think? Do you like this darker wood? Here's another little thing I noticed too. You'll see it has the raised panel actually this direction instead of on the outside. So it's got a flat look to the outside, but the more expensive actually cabinet, the way they do it, is a raised panel. Typically is on the outside, but they keep it a flat look inside. A very nice hinge work and stuff. All right, I want to step outside. I want to show you around the outside of the RV. We'll check out the roof, a little underneath, show you what it looks like with the bed going up and down and all that good stuff. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2025 Riverstone Legacy Edition 42 FSKG fifth wheel by Forestriver RV. So starting here on the door side, we're going to work our way around for you. So first things up, again, a legacy package. Part of that package is one of their 4 available full body exterior paint jobs. So you can kind of pick and choose from the paints that they offer. This particular unit was also ordered with slide out awning covers that cover the top of the slide rooms. Now on their slide room covers, they also have an aluminum casing that kind of encases it when the slide's closed to help protect the material and stuff from weather and also driving down the road, something maybe scraping against it. So their slide topper's a little more of an upgrade over what you find on many slide toppers the factories offer. Right here in this front corner, this one was also ordered with the 4-camera system. So you have a camera down each side. You also have a camera above the entry door up there, and you'll have one on the rear of the coach. And it has a 7-inch screen monitor that comes with it, so you can kind of see around the RV as you're driving down the road, backing into a campsite. And if you buy the electric adapter aftermarket, you could also plug in that monitor and use it inside and then kind of see what's happening outside your camper, maybe without even having to get out of bed at night. So that's kind of cool too. Now, behind this first baggage door is 2 40-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator. A lot of RVs are just 30s, and your lightweight RVs typically are 20s. So it's kind of nice that they're doing 40s on here. Now, just looking down below here, you can see the front hydraulic auto level jack system, along with a nicely enclosed and finished off underbelly under here, and a gas line hookup so you could plug in a portable grill out here. Now, I like how they brought this metal skirting down very far and then took it back underneath to attach to the frame. So it really kind of boxes off this section, where most of them it's all exposed underneath of there. So I like that as well on this part of the RV. You're going to have a decent size pass-through storage right here. There's 2 extra folding chairs that come with it when you do this legacy package. Now, one of the key features I really like on here is you'll notice this is all steel upper decking that's tied into the frame. Most brands, this is either wood or aluminum tubing, and then it's kind of connected to the frame. This right here is much stronger, more heavy duty, and much less likely to have any type of frame flexing issues like some of those cheaper brands that are out there. You're going to have removable, or no, I'm sorry, not removable, but sliding access panels to get in behind there for some maintenance stuff if you ever need to do any of that stuff. Get an electric outlet in right here, and then over there we'll check out the other side where there's actually like a water manifold system and some cool stuff over there. Now, you'll notice when you open up the baggage door of an RV, you can literally see kind of how thick this stuff is. You know, you're roughly 3 1/4 inches thick on the outer part right here. Most brands are 2 inches, and then your lightweight brands are typically 1.5 inches. So this is a much thicker, again, stronger sidewall. It is a hung fiberglass. It's not a glued together laminated system that you're going to have to worry about, you know, the glue on board rotting out and delaminating and getting big bubbles in the side. So it is a much different type of constructed RV. It's more residential style. You got your studs roughly about every 12 to 16 inches, mostly 16 inches on center, depending on the area of the wall. But you actually have a lot of studs in your wall, where most of those glued together laminated RVs depend on the glue to hold it together instead of stud work. So in some of those things, I've seen them going down the factory lines when they're building the walls, and some of them, the studs are like every 4 or 5 feet apart. So a lot cheaper for the RV manufacturer to make them with less aluminum studding in them. You are going to have the heavy duty entry exit step right here. This has the shock assist, so you can see it in that picture popping up, kind of holding itself up. There's also a light underneath it there. But it's much easier to flip in and out of the doorway. It is the quad entrance step, and it also has adjustable feet rated for 500 pounds. You do have the larger MORryde heavy-duty grab handle there that comes out a lot further, making it easier for shorter folks to grab that handle and help themselves up the entryway. You're going to have a little bit wider entry door. This is the black safety glass entry exit door with the window that's built in. It's Lippert thin shade of already in there, so it's got a pull down shade where most of them, they might be prepped for a shade. This one actually has the shade in it. It also has a touch keypad entry exit lock. That's pretty cool. Traditional porch light up there. So besides the awning LED lights, you have a porch light, and then you also have a step light. So they're really trying to brighten it up here and make it safer for you getting in and out. Now, you on these big large awnings as well, you're going to have the metal protective wrap on them when they're closed up. You also have adjustable arms for tilting, a manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. Now on this slide out right here, if you do order the slide out awning covers from the factory, they do not put one on this slide because when that big awning comes out, it could potentially hit it and damage the awning material of the big slide. So this particular one is mostly covered when that awning is out, not otherwise. Unless you want to try to do it aftermarket yourself, the factory does not recommend it, and they don't want to be responsible for it if it does get damaged. Now you'll notice your fender skirts and stuff are all painted as well. Your sides of your slide outs are also painted. There's a lot of brands out there that when you open up the slide out like this, that's just regular fiberglass with no paint on it. So I do like the fact that, again, they at least painted it the base color. They may not have striped it like the sides, but they did at least paint it the base color. Triple axle unit, aluminum wheels. It comes with the Legacy package disc brakes instead of drum brakes on the standard unit. It also has easy lube hubs. These are Cooper tires, 17.5 inch. It has a tire pressure monitoring system on it as well. And this particular unit was also ordered with the upgraded MORryde independent suspension system. That's a pretty expensive system. It adds a few pounds of weight to the RV as well. If you're going to travel the country, if you're really truly going to travel, it could be really worth it. If you're going to take it to Florida and park it for the winter, take it back home and put it away, it's probably not worth the extra. I think it's like $7,200 or something like that for that suspension. However, again, if you're going to travel, it could definitely be worth it. If you are going to turn left or right or whatever, it has midship turn signals. So remember to turn on your turn signal. People behind you can obviously see because all RVs have turn signals on the back, but most of them don't have midship turn signals. So I like the fact that they did that too. Over here, you are going to have a larger pass-through storage area. So you had the smaller one up front. You have a bigger one back here. They even put an electric outlet back here as well. Kind of that rubber diamond plate matted floor there. The baggage doors on the RV are also thicker, better insulated baggage doors. They are also slam lock baggage doors too. This one was ordered with the optional outside TV. A very nice setup out here, so you could sit outside, watch some TV. I like the way they did the baggage door. Again, trying to kind of make it act as an awning, so in case it starts to sprinkle or rain or whatever and you're not around, hopefully it don't get too wet. Close it up if it starts to rain hard. You are going to have another little compartment back here, electric outlet to the left of that compartment. There's motion lights in these compartments too. I forgot to mention that. You obviously can see there's light in there, but they are actually motion lights also. Now on around to the back side. This has the very nice MORryde 0G gravity door here. It has an area back here that you could put, like, say, maybe a two-seater golf cart or smaller motorcycle or something. You know, if you are a working like pipeliner, welder, traveling electrician for the electric lines out there, and you take a lot of tools with you or something, this would make a nice garage area for your toolboxes and stuff. You got tie downs in there, kind of that rubber diamond plate flooring in there. You also have motion lights in there. There's even an electric outlet in there. So if you wanted to get maybe, say, a small refrigerator, deep freezer, something like that, you know, an energy efficient one, obviously, because you're on a campground, you might get something like that, set it up in there so you could have a little deep freezer. That area goes up and down. So let's take a second here and kind of show you what this looks like as well. Hey everyone, and welcome to this portion of the RV video. I wanted to take a minute and show you this ramp door back here. This is the nicer, a little bit more expensive MORryde 0G ramp door. You'll notice you don't see the big spring assist helper down here. This door goes up and down a lot easier and a lot less weight feeling to it when you're trying to raise it up and down. Pretty simple setup. Hit the little key lock right there. The thing comes unlocked. You can see it's actually holding itself up. It's not trying to fall down and hit me. Pull it on down the rest of the way here. You can kind of stop somewhere in between if you need to. And it goes right on down nice and easy. I'm going to move this a little bit closer to give you a little bit better idea of what this garage looks like empty here. And you can see in here, you have 4 motion lights, or you can turn them off or on mode kind of thing. There is also a fire extinguisher in there and an electric outlet in there. I love the electric outlet idea, so you can plug different things in here. But if you have that electric golf cart, you can charge it up while it's stored in here. Pretty cool setup. Now, to bring this thing up or down, I'll put the measurements of the garage and stuff in the description below. But basically, the width of the frame right here is about 64 and a half, 65 inches roughly. And then height-wise, you're looking at about, when it's all the way up, roughly about 83 to 84 inches, kind of depending on the exact unit. I've seen it come in roughly about 84 in some and 83 in others, so it is slightly different. But to take it up and down, all you got to do is just push this button right here. So this is bringing it on down. Now, obviously going up is a little bit slower because it's got the weight of it going up and down. And this is basically an electric system by Lippert. It's called the Slim Rack system, which is similar to the in-wall slide that they also use. But basically it's a slide out mechanism. So this actually goes straight up and straight down. Seen a used one coming here the other day, not a Riverstone, another brand that actually was doing something similar floor plan to this. And it had like one little cheap motor, and that one little motor had a couple shock helpers, and it actually pushed the bed up, but also forward, creating like a foot gap in between here. So it wasn't very sealed at all. So it just made a big open airspace for all your fumes to just go right on up inside the RV. I thought it was a pretty crappy design when I actually seen it. It's the first time I've seen one like that. But, you know, this one right here, pretty neat little setup, guys. Hope that kind of helped show you a little bit about this thing here. And again, even if you don't have that motorcycle or you don't have that golf cart, that is a huge amount of storage for you full-timers or extended stay campers. You can pack, you know, toolboxes, full-size grills, winter clothes, you know, switching out your seasons of clothing, whatever you need to put back there. You know, that's a lot of space for travel. I get a lot of requests from customers asking to see something actually loaded in this thing. So I had an old lot golf cart here. And just wanted to kind of give you a quick idea of how it sets up inside there, the way it all kind of looks, and kind of show you how much room is still around it. All right, so we got her loaded up in there. As you can see, again, just a little 2-seater golf cart. So there's still plenty of room at the end here. Plenty of room on both sides of the area. And obviously I got it a little more over to the right side there, so it gave me a little more room to squeeze myself out of there. Again, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're interested in keeping up with more of my videos. Trying to update a lot of the information for you. Kind of squeeze back up in here. You can kind of see here, still room around. We're not touching the wall or anything in there. You have an electric outlet in here, a couple other lights back up in there. Those are motion lights also. But pretty easy setup, not real hard to put up and down in there. All right, so pretty cool little setup right there. Definitely like that. Now, just to kind of show you on this particular one, because that portion of the video I videoed quite a while ago. But you can see this goes up, has a nice little paint job and graphic and everything on the back of here too. And you've seen how easy it was. It's basically holding itself up. It has, again, the little lock mechanism right there. So this is really, really simple and easy to put up and down. Now, on the rear of the RV right here, you do have reverse lights. I like that. That's very important to me. People can know that you're actually trying to back up. Most RVs don't have reverse lights. You're going to have some overhead lights up there. Again, this one was ordered with a 4-camera system, so you could see that Furrion camera up there in the top center. Very nice. Now, they do put a ladder on the back here. The ladder is rated for 250 pounds. That'll allow you to get up onto your roof so you can do your inspections of your seams and your seals and all that type of stuff. And this one even has a fiberglass roof, which is really nice and rare to find on an RV. So, speaking of the roof, let's hop up here and check out your roof. All right, I wanted to hop up here real quick and just kind of show you what the roof of the 2025 Riverstone Legacy Edition 42 FSKG might actually look like for you. So kind of starting up in the very front up there, you could see there's a little white round disc up there. That is an attic vent, allowing the roof to breathe. That's very nice. Very few RVs have those. This one, again, ordered with that Legacy package, which puts 600 watts of solar on the roof. You have a turbo exhaust fan. You're going to have one of your 3 ACs. You can also see right here, this roof line is actually painted. This is a fiberglass roof. So this is a little stronger, a little more heavy duty than the traditional like TPOs, vinyl, rubber kind of thing. But I do like the fact that they actually painted down that roof line where you're standing on the ground looking up at it, it looks like it's a finished paint job. A lot of brands do not paint that section of the roof because of the material they use. You got your second AC right here. Again, heat pumps in them. You got a plumbing stack vent there. You have a skylight here, another roof vent, TV antenna system, another attic vent back here, the third AC, and then you have the roof ladder back there. Now, really the whole point of kind of getting up here was, one, to point out the fact that it is a fiberglass roof, and two, most importantly, to point out there's a lot of stuff up here. Almost forgot to mention there's satellite prep right over there. But there's a lot of stuff up here, and it's extremely important that you get up here and maintain your seams and your seals and everything so that your RV doesn't leak. It doesn't matter if it's this fiberglass roof here or this, TPO roof over here or whatever. They're all going to have, little holes and things that the factory puts in them for plumbing stack vents and skylights and stuff that have to be sealed. So it's just really, really important to keep up with your maintenance on your RV so it'll last you for years to come. All right, let's head back down. All right, so we're back down here on the ground. Again, just do your maintenance. So right here, you're gonna have more storage. So basically, it kind of goes right on through. It's probably, I don't know, maybe close to a foot deep, but it's probably 6 or 7 feet wide. So you do have a decent amount of space there. Just down below this baggage door is where you would have your powered power cord reel. I was kind of lazy when I pulled it out. I didn't put it through the hole like I was supposed to. So I just kind of let it dangle down the side. But you kind of get the idea. Powered power cord reel, push a button, roll it up, pull it out, plug it in. Now just down below here, you can see your rear auto level jack and also the dump hose holder. When you order it with the Legacy package, it comes with a really nice Wastemaster dump hose system and a holder there. This right here is going to be the other side of your big pass-through storage area back here. And in here, you have a little docking station. You can feed your wires and hose up through here. Water filtration system, bath tank handle here and a toilet tank handle here. You have your black tank flush, city water inlet, well, water inlet in general right here. So you hook your hose here and then you direct where you want it to go with these valves. So you can fill your fresh water tank, you can rinse it out, you could winterize it, everything with this section right here. You're going to have cable satellite inlets here. You have the hot and cold outside utility shower and a motion light in here as well. The on-demand water heater located right there. You do have another light on this side. You also have a dryer vent right there. I don't know if you can see it real well, but just kind of looking up there at that edging, remember I talking about that paint? So you can see from down here, it still looks like the same color. So I like that instead of just having a white roof up there when you're looking at it from down here. Now over here, you are gonna have your actual dump area right here. You can see that underneath it here. You got your spare tire mounted underneath it here as well. Your freshwater tank drain right here, and a galley tank also handle right here. The furnace exhausts out right here. Then right down here, you are going to have your disc brake reservoir. When you get the disc brakes, you want to make sure you check that from time to time. You're going to also have the auto level jack controls here. You have your hitch light here. You also have the camera on off button if you want to kill the cameras. You have a battery disconnect right here. You do have the ice maker drain valve right here too. There's an inverter on off button here because the thing does have a 2000 watt inverter. And then they have this really nice water manifold system. So your water inlet comes in and hits right here. And then it goes from here to all of the appliances. So if one of these lines springs a leak, you can shut it off here and actually not have to worry about that line leaking throughout the RV. A lot of brands now are starting to put on-off valves right at the faucet, underneath the sink or whatever. Well, that's fine. It does allow you to maybe change the faucet if the faucet goes bad, but what good does that do when the actual water line is 20 feet long that's going to that faucet and it leaks before you get to that valve? So it's very important to have one of these water manifold systems on these higher end units that you're practically living in. If some of you are living in them, you want to be able to shut off the water line, you know, kind of more at the source versus at the end. So right here is going to be an area for batteries. You could have 4 batteries fit in here pretty comfortably. This particular customer ordered it with 2. But you can do up to 4. They are on slide trays too. This one was also ordered with the generator, so you can see right down here the exhaust kind of rolling out there. Then you have some important informational stickers right here. So for example, this is a production date sticker. So this tells me this RV right here was built 1/27 of 25 when it rolled off the assembly line, and then it went to the paint shop, which usually takes about 6 weeks to get it painted, and then it rolls back to the factory to get some final touches and then shipped out to a dealer. Model number 42FSKG. Gross weight, this is the most you're allowed to load this RV up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, do not exceed this number, 24,000 pounds. It has 3 7,000-pound axles. Now again, I know I hear this all the time. How's the axles not bigger than the gross weight? It's because not all the weight of an RV sits on the axles. That's what they have feet on the front right here for, because that is holding a lot of weight. If you take those feet off, this thing falls on its face. You know, they're not balanced like a car where your tires are holding all the weight. So it's a whole different animal compared to, you know, an actual automobile or something like that, because of the way they have hitch weight. You know, when you run them jacks up and you put it on your truck, all that weight's transferred over here. Right now it's all over here, and most of it's back there, but it's not all back there. So keep that in mind when you are shopping and know your weights and specs and how they actually do things. Back here, you are gonna have, again, a nice look here at this beautiful paint job. You can again see slide topper up there. This thing has, again, camera on this side. You're going to have a nice compartment down here. The unit comes gen prep. This one was ordered with generator. Now, just to the right of that generator is the hydraulic reservoir for your auto level jacks and some of your slides. Now, looking up above that, you can also see the inverter up there, the solar charge controller up there. There is a motion light up here as well. And then you have a nice heavy duty thick baggage door here with slam locks. Now stepping back here to look at the actual front of the RV, very nicely done here as well. Beautiful fiberglass front shell with multiple LED lights in it. You have the hitch light also right here, which has the Rotoflex Kurt pin box standard right here. This is 24,000 pound rating. The airbag box that a lot of people like to get is only rated for 2,100 pounds. So some of the models that Riverstone makes, you can do an air ride on. Some of them you can't, and you have to do this Rotoflex. So depending on the gross weight, depends on what you can do. And then you have a nice breakaway cable here that's actually got a little clip on it and a little bungee thing. So pretty cool. All right, so what do you guys think of the brand new 2025 Riverstone Legacy Edition model? Again, I have videoed this in a lot more detail and stuff in the past. They haven't really changed the floor plan a lot, but they have changed some of the colors and things like that. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Couches RV Nation, check them out. One of the largest Riverstone dealers in the country. They should definitely be able to save you a lot of money on a new RV. Thanks again.